Just a couple more things to sign, and it's all yours.
I am sorry for your loss. But at least your father made sure that you'd be well taken care of.
My biological father. I never knew him.
Who's Oliver talking to?
His lawyer. He inherited so much money, she comes to see him now.
With all of this money, I suppose you will want to start talking about early retirement.
And quit the post office?
Well, why not? You're young, you're single, and you're rich.
Miss Bullock, the only thing Harvey Schmitz gave me, besides this inheritance, was a piece of advice. You never have enough money if all you have is money.
What does that mean, anyway?
It means it's time to get back to work.
Have you seen your itinerary, Miss McInerney?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, I made copies for all of us and highlighted the events pertinent to each of us in corresponding colors. You're yellow.
Yeah.
We arrive at 3:56, check in the hotel at 5:10, arrive at the Capitol Grill at 6:45 for a quiet dinner before curfew at 10:30. And tomorrow morning, Rita, right here in pink, registers for the pageant at 9, and you and I and Norman leave at 9:30. Take a tour of the Library of Congress, Ford's Theater, and the National Postal Museum.
Postal Museum. You think you're ready to go back there?
It's time. I'd like to get it over with.
Of course. And then I can show you around my old stomping grounds.
Oh, is there a museum you'd like to add, or would you like to visit old postal friends?
Well, Rebecca Starkwell's my only friend in the DC office, and she's on her honeymoon.
Ah, is there an old boyfriend to visit at the post office?
I'm not in the habit of calling up old boyfriends. And even if I were, his work is, well, he's hardly ever in town.
Great, settled. Taxi should be arriving any minute.
Almost forgot.
What?
Don't ask, can't tell, it's a surprise. The old kit.
Norman, we're going on holiday. All you need is your suitcase.
Uh-oh.
I know it's a horrible thought veering off your blue itinerary into my yellow itinerary, but I was wondering if we could make a tiny detour on our way to the hotel.
A detour?
I wanted to drive by the house where I grew up, for old time's sake. Please?
Where's your house?
It's gone.
Are you sure this is the right street?
Of course I'm sure. It's the tree I used to climb. The garden where we planted the... Those bricks were the fireplace where my mother and I always... 18 years, and now it's like we were never here.
Plant those?
Mother's Day. Every fall, after all the other blooms had died, my mom would take the last one and put it in a vase and say, look, it's the last rose of summer still holding on. And then every fall, even after I went away to college, and every September after that until she moved away, I would get an envelope in the mail with the last rose of summer wrapped in wet paper towels in a plastic bag.
She was sending you a message.
Pay attention to the simple little things right in front of you. Or they could be gone before you know it.
Miss McInerney. I was thinking perhaps this week might present an opportunity for an evening out.
We're in Washington, D.C., Oliver. We're already spending the whole week out.
Yes, but I was thinking you and I might have dinner together, just us, to talk, and perhaps I can offer some perspective on the recent loss of your childhood home.
You're asking me out for dinner?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll put it in the schedule.
Do that. In yellow.
Of course.
Harper, Oliver O'Toole.
For heaven's sake, what are you folks doing here?
Are you staying here? Yeah. Where's Rita?
Well, she's in the pageant.
And we came to cheer her on.
And what brings you to the Capitol?
Oh, we're trying to get some answers about Randy Lynn.
Oh.
See if there's any resolution. We had an appointment with someone from the State Department tomorrow, but it looks like they've had to postpone.
Not again.
Well, that's a shame.
Oh, that's Washington. We've spent 2 years, but we always seem to knock on the wrong doors.
Isn't there anyone else that you can meet with?
We've run out of ideas. I've got a standing appointment with a dialysis machine back home, so we can't extend the trip.
Of course.
Would you excuse me for just a minute?
Hi, it's Shane.
I'm in town at the Franklin Adams. Steve, I need to see you.
So, Norman, what's in the envelope?
Well, it's a surprise for
Miss McInerney.
Hello, beautiful. Look at you.
Oh, look at you.
I got your call.
Yes, and I thought you were going to call me back.
I was just right around the corner. I couldn't wait, so I staked out your hotel. Figured you'd show up sooner or later.
Yes, well, good timing. Steve Merrick, these are my coworkers. My boss, actually. Oliver O'Toole and Norman Dorman.
Denver DLO, right?
Yes.
I heard about you guys. You do great work.
Oh, thank you. And what is it you do for the post office?
Oliver, Norman, would it be okay if I begged off dinner tonight? Steve and I have some catching up to do.
I can see that.
But perhaps we could meet later?
Later. Tonight, after Mr. Merrick.
For a nightcap? In the lounge?
Yes, all right. Norman, shall we dine?
Yes, a dining. Charming.
Mr. Merrick?
So, that was Oliver O'Toole.
Yes.
Does he know?
No. But after tonight, we may have to tell him.
I think that was our song.
We never had a song.
We should have had one. So why'd you leave DC?
To get away from you.
Ouch. I always know where I stand with you.
But I never knew where I stood with you, Steve. And then I finally realized that's bad for relationships. But it's what makes you so good at your job.
Betrayed by my own excellence.
and your humility.
But you came back.
On vacation. I wasn't going to call you. But now, guess I need you.
Good. I'll see what I can do.
Am I early?
No, I was just leaving. How's dinner?
Fine, thank you.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Oliver.
I will just adjust my itinerary to reflect that you will not be joining us for our tour in the morning.
No, I will. I'm coming. We just have to adjust our plans for the afternoon. I couldn't bear to see how disappointed Phoebe and her grandfather were. She's lost her mother, he's lost a daughter. And I guess after seeing or not seeing my house today, I just thought with at least with them, maybe there was something that I could do. Maybe I could help them in some way.
Well, that's admirable. But I'm afraid Lieutenant Emmerdon's situation does not fall under the purview of the United States Postal System. I don't see how you or I or your friend Steve can hope to make a difference.
Well, you or I can't. But, Oliver, I haven't been completely honest with you about Steve. He's not exactly with the post office.
The clandestine services?
One of them, yes.
He dated a spy.
An intelligence analyst. Officer. Agent. Kind of a spy, yeah.
You lied to me.
I didn't lie to you. I'd like to think that you are on a need-to-know basis, and now you need to know.
And what else do I need to know?
That Steve has agreed to meet with Harper and Phoebe if we take him to the Pentagon tomorrow.
It seems he'd agreed to anything if it meant reigniting the flames of, whatever, with you.
First of all, Oliver, my flames are none of your business. And second, you don't have to like him, but he's a good man. And whatever he may have meant to me in the past, all he means now is a chance to help Phoebe. Really. Really.
I had you vetted. It's what we do around here. As it turns out, you're what we call a solid citizen.
Oh, I'll take that as a compliment. I'm coming to suspect that perhaps you are one as well.
Maybe Shane has good taste.
Must confess, at first I was suspicious of your motives for helping us.
Look, I know it sounds kind of corny, but I still believe in all that stuff we used to sing when we were kids. The grand old flag, amber waves of grain, the halls of Moctezuma.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Hate to interrupt, but they're going back in.
We were just discussing patriotism.
So, are they gonna charge you with anything?
Probably not, but if I do get arrested, you'll bail me out, right? I heard that Oliver came into a good sum of money.
How do you know that? Oh, never mind. I don't think all that money's gonna change him, though.
Well, that's too bad. I was hoping you were going to give me another chance.
Well, there's nothing actually official between... Oliver and me. But unofficially, Steve, we're friends. A solid friendship is a good way to start anything. You were always so unavailable for that, with all that agricultural work that took you away all the time.
I'm back. I live here now.
It's not about where you live, Steve. Home is more than just an address. It's roses that you stick around to watch grow. It's a porch swing. And taking the time to swing on it.
I can get you a porch swing.
I've already got one.
Mr. Merrick?
Yeah, hey, Oliver.
You, heard any news?
Well,
Of course. You can neither confirm nor deny.
I can neither confirm nor deny that based on a recommendation from a Senate subcommittee for military actions, the president has approved a plan, a special operations mission that commenced at 1600 hours Washington time with the objective of recovering a Lieutenant Randolin Amadon.
So it's a go?
When you asked me to have dinner with you in Washington, I was hoping for a little more. You know, chips, and potato salad to go with the sandwich.
I owe you one.
You owe me nothing, Oliver. Whatever happens now, you gave me something today that I'll never forget. A little hope for this world again.
Believe it or not, I used to know all the verses to that song, too. Thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears.
Harper told me that Phoebe puts up a good front, but she still cries herself to sleep almost every night.
Oliver, when I think about what's happening over there right now, I just hope we did the right thing.
Oh, I think we did. I think we were called to be a part of a lot of little miracles that had to happen to get this far.
Well, now we just need one more.
Where's our taxi going?
Oh, you won't be needing it.
You must be Phoebe.
Yeah?
Hello, sir. Stephen Merrick, Department of Defense. Former Air Force.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought you and Phoebe would like to see what Army Rangers are flying around in these days.
Mom! Mommy! Mama! Oh, Dad, it's just so much. I love you.
We're heading to the airport with one stop on the way.
What's this?
This is the first acquisition by the newly formed O'Toole Foundation.
You bought this lot?
I did.
And you're building retirement homes.
Oh, all sorts of things. Maybe a school or a library in Afghanistan. Starting small. I assume you can use your computer to track down the original blueprints for your ancestral home?
Probably. It's a pretty small house, though.
Oh. Well, let's make it bigger. There'll be a porch. And a swing, of course.
Roses.
Oh, that reminds me.
What's this? Is it?
Took a cutting from your rose bush over there, and if you take it home, plant it next year, you'll have the
First rose of summer.
Yes. Are we all supposed to move here?
Not for a long time yet, Norman. We have a lot left to do. Besides, it's nice to have something to look forward to.
Wow, Shane. So cool. Your first house will be your last house.
The great circle of life.
Can I have a workshop in the laboratory? Maybe a little mini antimatter cyclotron in the garage?
No, Norman, no cyclotron. It's time to go. What a family.
The few, the proud. The postal.